It's the first trading day of the week and the market is bouncing up this Monday afternoon, closing positively. And with me to have this conversation, my guest joins me via Zoom for us to have this conversation. And he's Mr. Jamiu Mohammed, who's an equities trader at APT Securities and Funds Limited. Mr. Mohammed, good afternoon and thank you so very much for joining the program. All right, then, before we will try to reconnect with Mr. Jamiu Mohammed. But let me reel out the figures I have here. Union Dicon, Lotus Shell, Eoncell, Sovereign Inc., and Bois Cement are on the gainers list for this Monday afternoon. And I have Julie Pharmacy, Tom Suway, FGN Sukuk, Dar Communications, and Universe Insurer. That's insurance company there on the losers list for today. From my figures, as at the time of reporting, 0.65%, the market is in green. We'll still try to connect with Mr. Jamiu Mohammed to have his views on the performance of the market before we wrap up the show. But let me take you to China, where the economic growth slowed to the weakest pace in a year. In the third quarter, as fragile domestic demand left it heavily reliant on its exporting factories, raising concerns about deepening structural imbalances. While the 4.8% growth rate met expectations and kept China on track to reach its target of roughly 5% this year, the economic dependence on external demand at a time of mounting trade tensions with Washington. Beijing may be using the headline resilience in growth as a show of strength in talks between its Vice Premier, He Linfeng, and U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent in Malaysia in the coming days, and a potential meeting between Presidents Donald Trump and Xi Jinping in South Korea later. Mr. Jamiu Mohammed, thank you so much for joining the show. Take us through the fundamentals surrounding this strong move, let me say strong start. It's a positive one for this Monday.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here again on the program. Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, it's a pleasure to be here on the program once again. Today's open with a good start, the first day of the week. Don't forget, last week we also experienced an upward trend in the market. If you look at the weekly statistics, you realize that our market has gained for 6 consecutive weeks, and the rally still continue, and that is not unconnected with the fact that the macroeconomic fundamentals are very favorable to equity market, and that is why you are seeing it like that, like this. And also, not only that, when you look at even the market fundamentals, you can see that most of those stocks that have released their results so far, they are very good. You see what they released last year, especially for a stock like Okomo Oil, having a profit after tax jump by 60%. And we expect some of these companies to continue in that line. And that is what the reason why the investors are really positioning for what you have today. Going into what happened in the market today, you see the market gain is 0.65%. And we have 415 million units of stocks traded today, worth about 27 billion. When you look at the value analysis of those trades that happen, checking on those stocks that traded above 1 billion mark, we see stock like Geregu, which traded about 19.3 billion. We have Aradel traded about 3.2 billion. We have Dansem traded almost 2 billion. We have MTN traded 1.4 billion. Nigerian breweries, we have we traded 1.4 billion. Access traded 1 billion, and then Bank also traded 1 billion. When you look at the analysis or the addition of all these, about 7 stocks, you realize 7 of them constitute about 19 billion, which is almost 70% of what traded in the market today. And you look at market breadth, we have 30 gainers against 28 losers. And the gainer is being led by Union Dicon, which gained 10%, maximum 10%, and the losers led by Thomas Wee, which lose 9.63% in the day. So this what we have seen in the market as of today.
In 30 seconds, are we going to sustain this for the week?
It's sustainable because of the fact I have told you the macroeconomic fundamentals support this equity market, and also the market fundamentals also support the market.
It's a good one there. Mr. Jamiu Mohammed, thank you so much for breaking down the market figures for us appropriately, as you've always done. Thank you so much. We appreciate this.
Thank you.